I'm a videographer, and every day my crew and I shoot for news items, documentary footage and private commission jobs. So you think you've seen it all? You ain't seen nothing till you've seen life through the lens.
Welcome to our final episode of Shooter's Life Through the Lens. Tonight, we're going to leave you with a social message and a look back at some of our previous adventures. But first, one of our most favourite things to do is shooting live music reviews for online publishing, and here's one of my favourites. In this job we get all kinds of filming requests, and recently we were contacted by the Islamic community of South Australia to produce an online video promoting a message of peace and understanding. Now my first thought was, well, as long as it's a message of peace and understanding, your money's as good as anyone else's. The holy month of Ramadan was about to begin, and I figured it was a pretty good place to start, because quite frankly, I didn't even know what Ramadan was. Making this film was my opportunity to find out the true nature of the Muslim community in my own city. Do they really hate us? Are they our enemy? Have we got anything truly to be afraid of? We're here at the West Parklands in Adelaide, and it's a very big day for the Islamic community. It's the Eid festival. I don't know a great deal about the Muslim community, and that's why we're here today. We need to find out, are there any real differences between the Christian world and the Muslim world? Well, of course there is in religion, but when it comes to the everyday mates, neighbours, mums and dads, we're all pretty much the same.
Well, this is a wonderful example of multiculturalism. It's the end of Ramadan, everyone's celebrating. We're in the Parklands, it's a great community, the food is absolutely magnificent, and this is a rich cultural fabric of Adelaide. Everybody's welcome. So to have this in the Parklands today with so many people in such glorious weather is an absolute privilege for the City of Adelaide.
Eid Mubarak!
In the Christian world, at Christmas time, we all greet each other throughout the season with Merry Christmas. And in the Muslim world, it's not much different, except they say Eid Mubarak. So far I haven't seen anything at this event that I hadn't seen at hundreds of others all over Australia. There's rides, fairy floss, families having fun. The only difference is no alcohol.
Eid Mubarak, Eid Mubarak. Peace be upon you as well.
Thank you very much, sir.
A pleasure.
It was really a pleasure to spend time with the kids and with the family here, especially in this festival.
Our Muslim community has made South Australia a richer and better place to live and raise families. And since its formation in 2009, the Islamic Information Centre has worked tirelessly to promote a greater understanding of Islam. We know that Muslims have been making a positive contribution to South Australia since the 1860s, which is when Afghan Cameleers started to open up our vast outback. May the peace and hope Ramadan has brought you and your families remain strong in the coming years. Ramadan Mubarak. Thank you.
To the Muslim friends, I think it is very rewarding that you continuously promote
harmony and understanding within the South Australian Multicultural Society. Your contribution, your commitment, your friendship extending to South Australia has just been wonderful, so thank you.
There is one example after the other of how this community is reaching out to those of us in South Australia who aren't Muslims. The path to mutual understanding and respect is not paved with extremism or violence or ignorance, which is incredibly damaging, but paved with education and awareness and openness and being willing to open yourself up and also to hear from others.
We're all people first, and I think we all have various needs and various wants, and they're all really wonderful people to deal with. But underneath, we all have the same wish, that is a wish for peace, a wish for opportunity, a wish for family.
Absolutely.
And that's what comes through loud and clear, wish to be part of a community.
I know about as much about the Muslim faith as I know about rocket science, which is bugger all. But I do know one thing. I get my news just the same as everyone else. I watch the TV, I read the newspapers, and I listen to the radio. But I don't believe everything that I see and hear. I like to make up my own mind.
Great day. It's a beautiful day. People are fantastic.
Excellent. It's a great time of year, isn't it?
It's a beautiful time of year. And it's hopefully it promotes how good people we are, Muslim people.
Absolutely.
Nice, and we're peaceful.
Right, so you're an Australian living right here in Adelaide. How do you view the Muslim community?
I view them as just part of the community.
No different to anyone else?
No, not really.
Do you know, the one thing I've noticed at this particular event is that it's exactly the same as any other event we would hold, except for one thing. There's no alcohol.
Yes.
It's not a bad thing either, I would imagine.
Well, I don't see anyone suffering for the lack of a good time.
Like most Australians, I know the difference between good and bad. I know that if you do good things happen. If you do bad things happen. I don't need a house to fall on me to realise that these people are absolutely no threat to us.
How do you find the Muslim community yourself?
To me, it's a normal community. I got no aggressions against them.
Yeah, they're pretty peace-loving people, aren't they?
Yeah. I've been in Bali, so I've met a few of them, and they're really good people.
Yeah.
When I was in Bali for 2 weeks ago, I spent time with a Muslim family. I tell you what, in one house, it's cousin there, all cousins in one there. Oh God, I know it's all his family, and the food's nice, and they're quite peaceful people.
Yeah.
I don't see why people say they're not.
I think they get confused with ISIS and ISIL, and a terrorist has nothing to do with being Muslim.
That's right. I mean, being terrorists, look, terrorists is because one terrorist doesn't mean they're going to be terrorists. And I think we need peace in our family. They should give Muslim. I'm Catholic. I go to church on Sunday. They should get peace in our family, and we all have peace instead of all this terrorism, this, that. It's not about a religion. There's only one God. There's one person. There's not that one.
That's it, mate.
Yeah, and I tell you, that's life. A peaceful life is better.
How beautiful.
Peace be upon you. Yeah. As Muslims in Arabic we say Assalamu alaikum. So peace be upon you.
I see like different culture in here, different people. Yeah, we respect each other. We love each other. Yeah, that's the great time.
That's the most important thing.
Important things, yeah.
I think if everybody in the world just stopped for a moment and spent more time loving each other, we'd probably have less problems.
We are very happy here that we are in the peaceful area. We have our family, friends, we can see each other. So I'm very happy to see everyone here. A very peaceful area, lovely area.
When I came to Adelaide, was not any Muslim. I'm from Eritrea, from East Africa, and only there was one family and 7 single students. And then I married. I came to Adelaide straight away, and then the community is bigger now.
Is that right?
And we had a festival only the Eritrean community for 3 family only.
Is that right?
And now you see how it is. Beautiful.
It's huge. It's a very
Yes.
large community in
Yes,
Adelaide.
very large community. And Western community, they accepted the community, they are peace, they love each other. And then beautiful.
That's wonderful. What's your favourite subject at school?
Maths.
Oh, really?
Yep. History and geography.
History and geography. And what are you going to be when you leave school, do you think?
Either a mechanical engineer or the best soccer player in the world.
When I was 11, if you'd have asked me what I wanted to be when I grow up, I would have said, I want to be Spider-Man.
Eid Mubarak!
Any right-thinking person in Adelaide should be able to see that the Muslim community lives in harmony and peace right alongside us, and our community is better off for it.
A theme which we've spoken about today really is all about leadership. And about 400 metres this way, the first mosque in Australia, as many of us know, was in fact built in 1888. And that really characterises what is so wonderful about the City of Adelaide, and indeed what is so wonderful about South Australia, is our sense of inclusion, our sense of multiculturalism, and our leadership. And that's what all of us take a role in doing. Leadership is incumbent upon not only those on this stage, but everyone in the community to play a role of leadership within their own local spheres of influence, within their own families, of course, in order for us all to create a better community. And Adelaide and South Australia have led in so many ways, in science, in education, in multiculturalism. The list just goes on and on and on. And events like this are all about community leadership. So on behalf of the Adelaide City Council, and on behalf of my Deputy Lord Mayor, Hussam Abiyad, who unfortunately can't be with us today, in the 175th year of the City of Adelaide, we extend a very warm welcome to the community at the end of Ramadan. Thank you. My wife and I, Genevieve, have enjoyed the food, and we're going to enjoy some more. And it's wonderful to be here. So thank you so much.
I can't speak to what's going on overseas. All we see is what's in the media, and you must admit they're not in the business of reporting good news. All I can say is what I've seen with my own 2 eyes and my own 2 ears in my own hometown. Once I'd made this film and released it online, I was at another hotel shooting for a documentary when a large and aggressive man approached me and said he'd seen the film and hated it. He'd been in Afghanistan and, according to him, wouldn't piss on those muzzies if they were on fire. This wasn't the first racist idiot that I had to put up with. And I can say that it's not representative of most of the people in Adelaide. But to those people, I would just say this: get over yourselves. Stop living in fear and stop trying to make us live in fear. That's my 2 cents worth. We hope you've enjoyed watching Shooter's Life Through the Lens. It's been a lot of fun to make this series and a great privilege. I'd like to thank my line producer, Leonie Grace, without whose effort we would never have made this series. I'd like to thank my crew. They've been the best in the business. And I'd like to thank you, the audience, for sticking with us all this time. It's been a lot of fun. And always remember, you ain't seen nothing till you've seen life through the lens.
Those were the days, my friend, we thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We'd live the life we'd choose, we'd fight and never lose. For we were young and sure to have our way. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-